binoculars, two nights live, singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it, a long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein of gang violence meets the gang's demise.
This rivalry has been brewing for a long time, and it spills over tonight at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Roy Jones Jr., 160 pounds, 5'11" tall with a reach of 74. And he'll be facing the Dark Destroyer, Nigel Benn. He comes in at 177 centimeters tall with a 185-centimeter reach.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're gonna...
It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes. The Dark Destroyer.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, from London, England, here...
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing... These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punching. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Good counter punching. And this one has all of... Oh, right there! The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That hook doesn't score. Jab doesn't score. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
You're betting this kid.
Great round, now relax. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Basic. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so we can't figure you out.
Here we go, it's round 2. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. They exchange punches. He blocks that right hook. counter shot. Nigel Benn has been rocked. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends. But wait a minute. Oh no, Nigel Benn in big trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
What recovery skills they are. What a...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Done with that counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Round, you feel good? Relax now.
Okay. Go back and win the round, all right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry.
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
There's the bell to start round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. Think the pace will slow down, it picks up. They exchange punches. They're both trying for a knockout. A perfect counter lands. Let's see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
What a punch. The perfect counter lands. Counter punching. So we enter the... Hold that thought! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Good man.
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Good up there. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up.
Tom, get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. He was coasting this fight and now you've let him back into it. Now...
And there's the bell to start round 4. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Those counter punches have to hurt. hook won't score. Catch and shoot. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Good job stopping that uppercut. Throws the uppercut but misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
You got complacent. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round.
Shots. Keep smart. Just keep them on the inside, Jack.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice defense, avoiding the right uppercut. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
What a shot from the heavens! Sends him to the canvas! And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
A shot from the gods, took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Visitor, are you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think, right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Win the round.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Back out there, I need to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
And don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, alright? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get
But you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
around. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing.
Good work. Good work out there. The jab's working nice.
Let's fight, dear. Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Blocks that left hook. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Even I've... Listen to me, are you okay?
So time to go celebrate after a knockout.
What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one side. Really neat. Very beautifully, very alliterated. A little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really neat. What you got? Very beautifully alliterated. A little battle raps for you. So alive. Come on through. Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. 2 nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it.
You could not have chosen a better venue for this one. It's the... Up first, it's Ryan. Here comes Eric El Terrible Morales. He defeated 15 world champions.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters.
It's hard fighting inside the theater makes it compact. You can hear the fans, you can hear the...
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Big hook to the body. The audience absolutely right on top of you in this very special environment here.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. No rest for the weary. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
won't score. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Garcia in that last round. From this moment, here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Doesn't score. You'd like to see more jabs. That one lands. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Big whiff with the right hook. They blocked the left there. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
He's not in your league. Come on, switch.
Good work, that's it.
And there's the bell for round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. He landed a good jab there. A perfect counter shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. talk about Garcia in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Good man.
Don't worry about our...
Here we go to the fourth round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice defense, avoiding the right uppercut. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a fist. As soon as you touch them, they've gone. And this is the danger spot.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
For that counter punch. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Holding nothing back here in the round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell, sometimes it...
Like that round. Just the same again.
On to the fifth we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
This is with the straight left. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Solid punch. He's trying to fight his way back into this. I don't know what his game plan is or if he's even got one. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Come on.
There's the bell for round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Till then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
But how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Hard look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn. I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Talk about Morales in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Right, let's get out there.
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Just stay focused.
Here comes round 7. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Wow, what a shot! And it's over! A home run swing, and that will do it here! And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Are you okay?
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key and combination. Keep it gold and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever bend no mind and keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They will let me when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubting me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the
I'm Todd Sugar Ray Robinson. Mini Sean.
This back.
You've heard of people dancing underneath. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? The right hook just missed. Good counter punch. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Punch, counter punch. That left hook missed. And he scores with the counter. We've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight. Tonight, it's a fight underneath the moonlight. And what a fight it should be.
Now things have cooled down. Now the fans are heating it up again. They've been excited, waiting for this. How they prepared for this, these fighters. This is going to be so hard, but so different.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
No rest for the weary. Can't find a home for that jab. They have no respect for each other's punching power. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talking about Robinson in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get up there and get the job done.
I don't want you to...
Come on, back on the job. It was a god-awful round. Tell me.
And there's the bell for round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punching. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Got him there. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
I've been in fights like that. When you think you come...
You're better than that, kid.
On to the third. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. How about that time counter shot? So much for boxing. This is a fight. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He threw a punch and just got countered. He throws a punch. Uh-oh, Porter is on wobbly legs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Clearly his opponent was too much for him and he's thrown in the towel. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel and that will do it. The fighter not happy, but those are the rules.
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Pick a side. Only two options, be with the winners or the other guys. Yeah, ain't no time. We already on the way. Better get themselves in line. Thought I told you we don't play. The team going nuts, the score going up, morale going down, the fans packing up. Now all the kids got a new hero. They ain't never seen so many zeros, and that's who's up in the house tonight? The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Yeah, spill venom out the side of my pores. We came to battle, we came for war. Digging in the mud, carry across the globe. No matter the weather, rain, sunny or snow. I guess all the sacrifice was worth it.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times. And what? Fight.
It's not working. Switch to southpaw. Okay, focus now, focus. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths. Calm yourself down, calm yourself down. Come on, breathe.
Let's fight.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. in camp. You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Do your business.
Pick that back up. You pick it back up. He's winning this round. Okay, you're letting back into that fight, and that's his round. I need you to go back out there and win this round. Right, let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out.
Nice round, good round, I like that, I'm happy. You're getting your time in already, right?
Let's fight.
Trying to break your concentration. Don't fall for it. Ignore it. Come on, you're better than that. You've been coasted for this entire fight, and now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there and take his...
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
And then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back and win the round.
Still up here. You were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still...
Come on, you're switching off. Have you got complacent? This fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there and win this round. Get it?
Let's go.
You've switched off completely. You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're gonna go back out there and lose the match? You gotta get out there. Listen, you've switched off. What do you do? You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible... Let's do it. Look at his right hand position. Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. You're switching off, and you're starting to make...
Let's do it.
Counter with the left hook.
to me. Are you okay? You're out of there.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for comeback. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim rain's heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't got to do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculated.
What a... And here... Terrence.
This bout is...
Lots of hype. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. So much firepower here. He threw a punch and just got countered. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Beautiful counter punch. What a day it has been, Johnny, but finally now our main event, and the crowd is still hyped.
How picturesque is this, Todd? How perfect is this? It's perfect for us, not for the fighters because they're the ones getting hit, but for us, how picturesque is this? This is what it's all about. This is the beauty of our sport.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Beautiful counter shot. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. That counter shot lands. Missed him with that uppercut. Nice counter shot. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Be smart.
Nice round. Good round.
Here we go for round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Both men step back for just a moment. It's all offense, all the time. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. At this point, you got to believe he can't. On to the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now.
Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Looks like they've shaken it off.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Misses with the straight left. Solid punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt.
Here we go to the fourth round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Missing with that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter. A fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. counterpunch right up the middle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Good man. Feel good? Good man.
Confidence. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the...
You're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't...
On to the fifth we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Failing to score with that right hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter punch. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Here. And he scores with the counter. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You'd like to see more. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry? This is the beginning of round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Does well to block that left jab. To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Stamina is off the charts. A perfect counter shot. Stamina is off the charts. A perfect counter lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage.
Get focused. Get your mind on the...
Round 7, here we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He misses with that straight left. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Crawford is dazed. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... Round 8, and we're off again. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just missed with that hook. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Didn't land that jab. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. And he misses with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Crawford's legs are all over the place. The three judges agree.